Well, hi, hello there. Welcome or welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name is JJ and I love wrestling. And the wrestling I'm going to be loving today is just one specific match from tonight, April 29th, AEW Dynamite, and that's the incredible opening match between MJF and Kevin Knight. Now, the reason I'm focusing on this match out of the entire show, which was incredible, is because I made a short just a couple of days ago saying that this was one match that I was really looking forward to seeing after we got that build up for like a week or so, right? So I wanted to go ahead and follow up with you all about what my thoughts were on this particular match. So go ahead, sit down, grab a snack, grab a drink, grab a partner if you got one, spin them in a circle, slam them on the couch, and let's get into it. So this match started incredibly strong. MJF immediately throwing Kevin Knight out of the ring, smashing him into those ring steps, pulling him around the sides, slamming him into the other ring steps, picking him up, smashing his spine on that barricade, throwing him into the ring for a very quick, almost immediate cover into the match. Kevin Knight able to kick out, though, of course, gets up to his feet. He's able to get up on that second rope for an immediate second rope top body after getting a couple of good hits in on MJF. The early mid part of this match, we really get to see a lot of reversals from both men trying out different moves, seeing what the other is kind of made of in the start of this match. When we see MJF hit his first of a couple stunning cutters, I think this is a really, really great move from MJF. It always looks incredibly strong when he pulls this out in the ring because he's so quick and very precise in how he executes it. It never looks like he's doing it to impress us. It looks like he's doing it because he wants to just get in there and try to get that win as quickly as possible. So a great cutter straight out in the first third of this match. Then able to get Kevin Knight set up for that heat seeker move on the ropes. Now, this is a big move that we see MJF do. This is one of his most popular moves in his move set. MJF used to pull this move out in like final thirds of matches, right? It used to be something he used closer as they were working toward the finish. But I've noticed we're seeing MJF pull this move out sooner and sooner in matches over the last 8 months or so. Now, I think there's two possible reasons for that. I think one is it's a psychological maneuver. He's pulling out those big lethal moves as soon as possible to indicate to who he's wrestling and to indicate to us that he's not here to waste his time. He's here to put these fools in the ground and then move along with what he needs to do. I think the secondary reason is we have seen MJF's moveset get more and more aggressive kind of over the last year or so. And I think as his moveset has gotten more aggressive and bigger, we're seeing some of those moves we were used to seeing as kind of devastating near finishers coming earlier and earlier in the match. I'm not going to complain about that at all, but I want you to tell me down below, because I know for some people, when you see kind of how you think of as finishers or near finishers getting kind of sanitized, and you don't like seeing people take them and then be able to just kind of get out of them easily or bounce back up from them, you feel like it kind of defiles the power of the move. So let me know how you feel about that heat seeker down below. I really mean it when I say that. I love getting your guys' opinions. But please, as always, let's keep it respectful with each other. So setting Kevin Knight up for that heat seeker, Kevin Knight able to escape out and then get MJF in an absolutely gorgeous, stunning, giant DDT, spiking MJF hard off the mat, coming in with those big left and right punches, getting MJF down on the ropes, a leap into a drop kick straight to MJF's face, into a stunning kick up. As always, Kevin Knight with the kick ups looking strong. The crowd absolutely loves everything he's doing, so he goes for a big splash into a cover with a kick out by MJF. So then Kevin Knight decides he's going to go to that top turnbuckle, but MJF rolling out of the ring before he can set a move, so Kevin Knight decides to hit him instead with a moonsault to the outside, pulls MJF back in the ring, but MJF pulls an Orange Cassidy and rolls right on out that ring. So Kevin Knight decides, why not? Let's hit him with a tope suicido, again taking MJF down, rolling him back in that ring, but there goes MJF rolling right on out the other side. So Kevin Knight hits him another over-the-top hit off the ropes in a beautiful springboard. MJF just trying to crawl away and escape at this point. I just want to say Kevin Knight gets absolutely insane distance on top of that giant air that he gets. I feel like this kid can jump easily 10 feet straight in the air, but he also can get easily 15 feet of distance. So you can be halfway up the ramp and Kevin Knight can hit you from that top rope with no problem. This kid is a jet for real. He gets insane lift. And I love seeing anything he pulls that gets that big air. So then we're back in the ring at this point. MJF is able to try to set up that heat seeker again, but with a series of leaps and sunset flips and submission attempts and reversals, we just see both men going at it in the middle of that ring, neither able to fully get that upper hand. When Kevin Knight tries to hit that DDT again on MJF, but he's able to hit it with that second cutter again, looking incredible when he hits it every time, but we still get a kick out onto from Kevin Knight. So again, these two dudes, they're just smashing each other in the corner. We're going to the top turnbuckle. MJF getting hurricanranaed off the turnbuckle after a missed leap by Kevin Knight. Kevin Knight landing weird on that one knee. And so from here on out in the match, he is absolutely nursing that knee. He's hobbling. He's having a hard time up. He's having a hard time down. He looks like me when I'm trying to get out of bed in the middle of the night. So we got Kevin Knight into another top rope moonsault. But again, MJF rolling out, bringing in a series of kicks and hits. We got MJF pulling a sunrise off the top ropes. But honestly, commentary says, oh, baby, this looks like the winning move. But I thought it looked a little slow. JJ, who are you to say MJF looks slow? Obviously, MJF is 10 million times faster than me. MJF is the speed of light, and I'm a potato rolling slowly backwards down a hill on a hot day. But I thought in this movie looked a little tired. I'm just going to say it. You know what we like to say here? We like to give the flowers, but also sometimes give a little critique. That's fine. We're all friends here, remember? We all love wrestling. Remember? So, then I don't know what happened because we went to a commercial break for 90 seconds, so probably missed the best spot of the entire match. Maybe you can fill me in on what I missed down below, because when we came back, Kevin Knight was in a single-leg Boston Crab, desperately trying to crawl to the ropes for his life and survival, thankfully abling to break that submission and throw MJF off. But at this point, Kevin Knight can barely use that one knee from that weird flip. So MJF coming from a top rope position, but just getting a boot in the face for his troubles from Kevin Knight, who gets up on that top turnbuckle, gets that UFO, crawling across the mat to try to get the pin, but MJF kicks out on two. Kevin Knight's knee is brutalized. The kid is hurt. The crowd is going wild. MJF is dragging his body to the ropes. Kevin Knight dragging his body to the ropes. He gets up for a kick. MJF catching it to deliver a dragon screw between the ropes, then targeting that bad knee over and over and over again. We got a series of pin attempts from MJF on Kevin Knight, but Kevin Knight, he's not giving up anytime soon. At this point, MJF is enraged. He leaves the ring, grabs the belt. Kevin Knight is rolling around. He is hurting bad, folks. So MJF back in the ring, pushing the ref, but the ref is able to get that belt. But oh my God, it was a distraction. MJF pulls the diamond ring out of his panties, but Kevin Knight sees it, hits him in the dick with the low blow, and gets the pin for the win. Mwah. Of course, MJF attacking him after the win when we see Darby Allin descending from the heavens on a rope like a goth spider himself, gets into the ring, shh, don't tell MJF, and gets MJF into the Scorpion Death Drop. MJF crawls away. He's so sad. He says, give me my rematch. Darby says, nah, because next week he's giving that match to Kevin Knight. Brody comes out, says, no, this is my house. That's going to be my match against Kevin Knight. Either way, Kevin Knight's fighting someone next week in the big show. And there we have it. Tell me what you thought below. I thought this was a banger, and I'll see you in the next one.